Hello, playmakers. Skinny Jim.
Fatman,
We're down here live at the Irish Club.
live club.
Give me the World Cup.
What an afternoon.
So we've been here since Spain. This is the home of the Spanish football team.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so Jim, before we talk about what a great day it's been and what's coming up, let's get into the football. We haven't talked about the last two games, so let's get into that.
Man, how can these guys call themselves analysts?
Exactly right. Not analysts at all. So let's talk about France's game quickly.
France versus
Who were they? Morocco.
Okay. Was that Mary?
Maribor. They were pretty impressive, Morocco, this World Cup.
Yeah.
But
That made to look second rate by France. It was just keepings off.
It was. How can you have world-class strikers like that, like France,
Yeah, it was like a glorified training run, but then they realised, shit, we actually need to win this.
Yeah. And then they're like, we can break, we can defend. So I think they've done really well. They were unlucky to have Spain in that. France in that they're in there. So then we moved into this morning. We went Belgium this morning.
We did. We thought stupidly that Belgium would
Get the chocolates.
compete more than they did, to be honest, even though the scoreline was tight.
So let's talk about that, because was it Belgium's decision to play a low block like that, or was it Spain that forced them into that?
You'll be dead, fat man, if you say low block ever again.
Can we tell me what a low block? That's exact. They were playing out of their 6-yard block, weren't
Yes, they're playing deep,
they? Very deep.
very deep.
Yeah, would we say the opposite of a low block is a high press? Is that right? Because that's what Spain was doing.
Yeah, it was a high press against a low block.
And
it's one of those games where you try to get it to halfway, and then we'll come back and attack.
And yes, Belgium did look dangerous on a break, sort of thing, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, semi-dangerous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say panic and dangerous.
But that second half was just complete annihilation, and it was just like, when is Spain going to score here? That's how it felt.
Mind you, Spain, they do not have that clinical cutting edge at the end. They don't have the Mbappe, Harry Kane type finisher, I feel. So that's, I think they got the wide players, Yamal and that sub that came on. Yeah, sharp too. But
the bench player who scored twice for him now in the 88th and the 91st or whatever.
number 6. Yeah.
But you're right. So you reckon that they're maybe the team of 2 years ago when they were on the European?
That's the focal point.
Yeah.
To get in depth.
Yeah, and now when they play France, who's going to be is a complete team, I think, as complete as they've ever been.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. But Jim, they were impressive. Spain was impressive, but are they going to look like that against France? That's all.
Well, it's going to be obviously the semi-final. It's the one I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, and
they both, I think, crave possession, and it's going to be interesting who has the most possession, who's the most comfortable.
But again, Belgium's manager, did he really pick to be defend and break? That's the Popper way of life? That's the ex-girlfriend sort of way,
I'm not sure his plans, but I just couldn't get the ball.
Yeah, move into now, because you don't know what I've got planned for tonight.
Wow.
This is how I like you, untamed, unreleased. So we're going to move into Desert Designs.
Yeah, Lord.
Now, start or dud, I've got a number of questions for you, okay, off the cuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and these might be yes or no, really, not start or dud. Okay, so number one, has this been the best World Cup tournament since 2006?
Yes.
Yes, that's all I need.
Definitely that. It has been a lot of entertaining games and not many dud games at all.
Well done. The expanded 48-team format, has it been a success in your eyes?
Yes.
Why has it been a success?
It's allowed teams and countries we've never heard of compete with top 10 teams and be competitive. And it just goes to show that the world of football is a lot closer than many people think. And it allows more countries to come into the biggest sport.
Yeah.
The more the merrier. In my eyes, it's not as if they're a burden on the competition.
No, and you're playing you get in the group rounds and you either get knocked out or not until it gets knocked out. So I think it's been a success as well. Penalty shootouts, are they still the best way to decide a game?
Well, they have to be. I would trial the golden goal again, extra time. If you can't score a goal in 90 minutes, first team to score in extra time is the winner. I know that came in for a while and it left just as quickly. I don't know why they stopped doing it, but I would do the golden goal again. And apart from that, that's the only way you can sort it out is penalty.
I I think that it would stop a lot of these teams who are playing for penalties in that 30 minutes. But we haven't
Yeah.
seen much of that in this World Cup,
Goal. You've got to be a bit more aggressive. You can't just sit back. Yeah.
Yep, that's a good one.
Do you reckon Suff Blantino, or whatever his name is, that
Suplantino?
Donald Trump called? Do you reckon, is he a listener? Subscriber? Something?
Yeah, he'll be in there. Yeah. He's in there for sure. He's definitely a subscriber. Jim,
Corrupt flog.
are there way too many VAR interventions?
Yeah, it's just
We want to get a machine.
once you let the toothpaste out of the
Jar
jar,
or the tube.
the tube, where do you stop? I mean, obviously, once it was just goal line technology, then was like, oh, we'll have a look at certain facets of the goal. Now it's like, let's go back to 20 seconds before the goal was scored. So
Yeah, that the one in with the Egypt game from 100 meters. That was
that Argentina Egypt VAR. I'm not sure what the commentary is on that, but geez, you're going back a long way.
and I'm only
I tell you what, there's a lot of shirt pulling going.
oh,
World Cup.
and when you slow it down,
Shirt pull up them.
it might have been rugby league a few of them, but and it's interpretation. But my worry to you is every time VAR says to the referee, come and have a look, he's looking for what he's done wrong, straight away. Unconscious bias, like straight away. Jim, Morocco proved that 2022 run was no fluke.
Yeah, they did. Well done, African champions.
They were excellent.
Yeah, they were.
And unfortunately, when you get
mates look silly by the European, not silly, sorry, but it was second rate against the European powerhouse.
Okay, Norway has been the biggest surprise of the tournament.
Well, I'm told their European qualification was fantastic. Maybe didn't lose a game. So to the true believers, probably not.
Yeah.
But to us, way down in Oz, yes, it is.
We haven't heard him too much besides Erling Haaland. In saying that, Erling Haaland, has he lived up to the hype? And I suppose that's has to be a yes at the moment.
Yes. Scoring goals for fun.
Mbappe, is he already the greatest World Cup player?
No, but
pretty young still.
Yeah,
he will be if he keeps going like he's going.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
It's
hard to compare different eras, but he's putting up a CV like no other at the moment.
And the only one that can beat Messi I reckon, for the Golden Boot, and probably favoured to beat Messi for the Golden Boot. Now the way he's going, he should have scored 3 in that game against Morocco. Really,
is there like a bunch of type?
Yeah, there's Messi and Mbappe, and behind there's Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, but one of them going to get knocked out.
Yeah.
So, but Mbappe's doing it for fun now.
Yeah.
He missed a penalty, like he could have scored 3, So, Jim, back to our sort of roots here, is the Socceroos, agree or disagree, or the Socceroos have closed the gap on the world's best nations after this World Cup?
World's best? Probably not, no.
We're
still a good mid-20s ranked nation.
I like our younger people coming through, but we got to do a lot more playing and developing.
We just need more players playing in bigger leagues.
Yeah. Okay. Beer tastes better during the World Cup.
Hell yeah.
Wearing another country's jersey is acceptable if your team is out.
Hell yeah.
Especially if it's
claiming you or something when your team is out.
I've been there straight from the dot. Every pub should open earlier for World Cup matches. That's a hell yeah.
Goes without saying.
And football is the greatest sporting event on earth, the World Cup.
World Cup. Not even.
Yeah, this second is Olympics, sort of thing. But this brings everyone together. Been to a couple, it's just ridiculous. And there's a couple of specials just for you and I. Skinny Jim should be the next Australian coach. That was from the people. The playmakers said that one, so I'd have to agree.
Our followers are very smart and have got a resume ready to put in.
Yeah.
If Popper. Although I was a close advisor of Popper, which I won't reveal in my interview.
That he's now not talking to you anymore. Agree or disagree, Popper was right all along. No, we can both say that. And the final one is the Irish club has been the home of the World Cup in the North.
Oh, fantastic here. Nothing better than watching the game in this huge screen we got behind.
It's turned rugby league to supporters into
Well, couple
just for a little while, So, no, well, Jim, I think we got through a lot of the agree or disagree or start or dart questions. We're going to go into one little bit here, our favorite, our talkback section now.
Jim and the Fatman AM radio. We are listening caller.
Love the sections. So I wanted to show you a tweet that Seb Blatter put out. He said, it's a bit hard for us to see it too. Red cards are not overturned by political phone calls. They are overturned by rules, evidence, and independence. If a US president intervenes with FIFA president and a player is suddenly cleared before a World Cup knockout match, the question is unavoidable. Football must never be a playground for political power. This is our he should be the ruler of everything right in football, said Blatter now, shouldn't he? Yeah. But what I really wanted to talk to you about that is Jamie Carragher's response to him saying, we need you to come back and clean up FIFA. Jamie Carragher, that's the tweet of the World Cup.
That is.
How can Blatter even one?
How can stating the obvious be?
I just thought Jamie Carragher, that is awesome. And then Zlatan, our nemesis being Alexi, said, everyone misses penalty kicks. I've missed penalty kicks. Thierry's missed penalty kicks. Alexi's never been asked to take a penalty kick, so you couldn't miss.
Who's Alexi?
He's the one we hate on the panel, that's been bagging Australia. Alexi Lavos. So he's never been asked, and that's him there, So Zlatan's always, and that's one question as well, Jim, is has Zlatan been the commentator of the World Cup?
According to you, yes.
Oh.
You've sent me his comments, and he's sharp,
mate. Between him, I think I tweeted out to people today. If him and Roy Keane had a show together, because there's been some beauties there. So okay, so Jim, we're moving into the match preview committee. We've got 2 games to go. Big Sunday, Super Sunday,
yeah.
So
can we just confirm FIFA
corrupt there
are the most corrupt organisation that's ever existed
in the world,
and so just making sure that everyone's aware that, and they've only confirmed how corrupt they were by listening to Donald Trump.
Well, exactly right, Jim.
Yeah.
So have you? That's a question. Is that the most influential moment in World Cup history ever that a president can
having drinks breaks purely for monetary reasons and not telling anyone?
Having a president being able to intervene in a World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
I've been listening to English commentary, and they are livid. They're saying this is ruin the whole of football. Australia, we don't really. Oh well, we're used to Donald Trump. But the World Cup's bigger than Donald Trump, and they're just can't believe it.
And seeing the history on how Sepp Blatter became president of FIFA is an interesting story.
But for him to talk about corruption,
wow.
Oh, I mean, come on, Sepp. Come on. That's why I love Jamie Carragher.
It's only a roar if you're not in.
But Jamie Carragher, how good. So, Jim.
Super Sunday.
We start with
Away.
So someone goes out, Kane or Haaland.
Yeah, really looking forward to this game. Not sure how it's going to be played. Probably be quite not stale, but I don't think it'll be overly aggressive.
I don't think England's going to play like they did against Brazil. I think they'll take Norway on, won't they? They won't be.
Play Brazil, they play. Norway play Brazil.
Yes.
England play Mexico. What a game!
Yeah,
still getting over.
But
I mean, all these both teams, all their players coming from Europe. It'll be much like a normal chess match more than that all-out attack. I think. I don't think there'll be a high press or a low block for me because they're pretty maybe evenly matched, and it'll just be brilliant. So I think at the end of the day, that'll win this.
Yeah. So I'm saying throw away the defense and let's go all out attack in this game. That'd be the way I'll be saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, people want a proper review, not.
No. Well,
what's going to happen?
Well, Bellingham is just come off a 10 out of 10 game.
Yeah.
People are saying he's English Maradona.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to go but down. So he's expected to be like, this is him.
So who's going to win?
I think England's going to win 2-1.
Okay. I'll go England 2-1 as well. Good call.
And
don't know why. I guess The only reason why is Bellingham and Kane.
Rashford didn't play that last game. I think
Nah.
Rashford's going to come
Oh,
on.
no, Gordon, he'll
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
well. So England's defence is just okay. Norway's, Norway,
But
would not shock for Norway to get this.
Erling Haaland's second
And-
goal wasn't closed down. I expect England to closing down a lot harder.
But like Messi,
He's not Messi.
He just but
He's Messi.
you will not see him for 89 minutes, and suddenly he'll pop up. He just knows where to
That's
be at
his
the right
first
time.
goal, I reckon, from the 18-yard box. Everything else is inside the 6-yard
He
box.
knows where to be at the right time.
Yeah. Whereas you've got Kane and he's coming back about 30 yards, getting the ball and run it, like.
Oh, fan.
Well, okay, let's go England big time. I'm putting my pounds on it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got Argentina.
Wow. They just run on the skin of their teeth at the moment.
There was a couple of scares here.
And now they got the mighty powerhouse of Switzerland.
How are they there? Sorry, Switzerland's just been under the radar the whole time. I think we put them in.
Latino Argentina. Well, the draw of dreams Argentina have got, and they're still just scraping through.
Been tears, there's been shocks. Are they too old now? Argentina, they're doing this job, but are they the World Cup of past? Yeah.
I think I can't see them winning.
No, not winning the World Cup, but you see beating Switzerland.
Yes.
And then it's going to be very one-sided. Well, they get there and they'll lose to England or
whether they just know how to win or they just rely on Messi or what, but they're just getting it done.
And okay, so back before we do our tip, Messi. I mean, his resume. He didn't even have to play this World Cup to be one of the best players in the world with his resume. But now, probably last World Cup, definitely his last World Cup. I mean, he's fighting.
He goes around.
Yeah. So that's who Mbappe has to beat, really, as best player in the world in history. Because he, at the moment, he's the GOAT of football, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are we going for this game? Argentina by how many?
I'm hoping Switzerland beat them.
Realistically, though?
No, Switzerland, they're in the quarterfinals. And Argentina have been far from impressive. Cape Verde and whoever they play last.
That was just luck of
So why can't Switzerland
Egypt?
win? Yeah. Why can't Switzerland win?
No, but it's a World Cup, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone can win. So,
which will make it all European semi-finals.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking that way. I think Argentina will win. Yeah. They'll find a way like normal.
Yeah. Okay.
And whether it's Messi or someone else,
we'll have a secret side bet.
Yeah.
I'll go Switzerland. You go Argentina.
Okay. Deal. So we're not giving the playmakers anything there. I'm sorry about that. So we're really excited about this last two games.
We've got the playmakers.
And then we'll get to the semis and it could be even worse. Next, Jamie, the final thing we have to talk about is our go date for our new live show that you're still nodding along to at the moment. So yes, we're in. Saturday afternoon, 1st of August is the date that's been penciled.
I'm here every Saturday afternoon anyway.
Yeah. And why not?
If you're going to stick a microphone in my mouth, mate.
Why not?
Yeah.
So 1st of August, horse's birthday.
Okay.
That's when we've been penciled in.
We're
going to drop the name of the show during the week.
Yes, okay.
But this isn't going to be recorded or anything like this. It's going to be live. It's going to have a chat, live.
Your phone in YouTube?
Yeah. If you're a little bit, so it's going to be a live chat. We're going to have some live conversations with local people as well.
Yeah.
We've already got some Cowboys fanatics. We've got betting fanatics. We'll get some NFL and AFL fanatics. Yeah. And it'll change up weekly.
Really looking forward to it.
So are we just going to talk sport? Or we're going to be talking all pub talk?
It's pub talk, mostly sport. But if we want to dip into other subjects that are a bit grey.
We are journalists.
At heart, we are journalists. We love a story.
Yeah. So when
we can sniff a story up.
And if we have to say Carl is a right winger and we have to talk to him about it, we will.
We will.
So you've heard it there. 1st of August, we're going to kick off for our first ever live show. It could go crazy. It could be the last one ever. We could be censored or cancelled very quickly. Cancel culture is how it is. But playmakers, thanks for joining us. We're going to have a couple more beautiful cold beers down here at the Irish Club. And then we're going to get up tomorrow and watch the greatest game alive.
Can't wait.
Okay, playmakers. See you then.